Welcome to today's episode of Tech Talk Today, where we dive deep into the latest advancements in technology that are reshaping our digital landscape. I'm your host, and today we're exploring an exciting new tool called CodeTracer, a time-traveling debugger designed to make debugging easier and more efficient than ever. Imagine you're a detective, right? But instead of solving a crime, you're tracking down bugs in your code. CodeTracer gives you the superpower of time travel, letting you rewind and fast forward through your code's execution to pinpoint issues like a seasoned detective going back to the crime scene. Sounds cool, right? Now, have you ever faced a bug that's notoriously difficult to reproduce? It can be quite the headache, can it? Well, CodeTracer has a solution. When you capture a bug during the program's execution, you can trace it back faster than you'd think, sometimes in just 30 minutes. This feature alone can save developers a lot of time and frustration. So what makes CodeTracer stand out? Think of traditional debuggers as a one-way street. They can show you where you've been, but not where you're going. CodeTracer flips that notion. It captures a user-extensible set of output events relevant to your program, resulting in a chronological log of events, making it much easier to ask and trace, where did this value come from? For example, let's say your program is misbehaving and logs an unexpected value. By clicking on that login CodeTracer, you're instantly transported to the exact moment that value was generated, leading you to the problematic variable. It's like having a magic wand that reveals the history of your code execution. Now let's dig deeper into some of its innovative features. One of the coolest ones is called omniscience. When CodeTracer halts at a line of code, it doesn't just present what's happening right now, it shows you both past and future states of the program. All the variables are visible, which is super handy. You can scroll through loop iterations almost effortlessly, no more guesswork. And what about when you want to see how changes affect your debugging? CodeTracer introduces trace points. It allows you to insert code to track effects without needing to recompile or rerun your whole program. So you get this best of both worlds approach, enjoying the flexibility of print statements and the depth of interactive debugging. If you're wondering about the current state and future trajectory of CodeTracer, it's evolving beyond its initial release for the Noir programming language. The developers are eyeing 2025 for adding support for various smart contract languages and building a comprehensive Web3 toolkit. That's really exciting news for developers. Now, as we wrap up, let's reflect on a couple of takeaways. CodeTracer is not just a debugger, it's like having a time machine for your code, allowing you to explore the past and future execution states. If you've ever felt lost in a maze of bugs, this tool could be your new best friend. So, here's a question to ponder. How could time travel capabilities change the way you approach debugging in your projects? Think about that as you go about your coding adventures. Thanks for tuning into Tech Talk today. Remember to stay curious and keep exploring the fascinating world of technology. See you in the next episode.